Hey, I'm Leonard, and I've done push-ups for over 100 days now on my short form videos on this very channel. So I think I'm in a good position to actually give anyone advice on how to start doing push-ups or on how to do their first push-up if you can't do a push-up yet. Now, this is how I unlock the push-up and how you can too. So with push-ups, there are progressions actually, a set of harder and harder exercises that will lead you to the push-up. Like every other calisthenics exercise, be it the pull-up, the sit-up, the muscle-up, or the dip, whatever it is, there is a progression that is followed before getting to the desired exercise. So with the push-up, there are a few progressions actually. So there's the wall push-up, there's the inclined push-up, there's the advanced inclined push-up, there's the knee push-up, and then there is the push-up. So you're going to have to go through 4 progressions before actually getting to your desired exercise, which is the push-up. Starting with the wall push-up, the setup with this push-up is actually you're just going to have to stand like 3 feet, 2 or 3 feet away from any wall actually, and then you're gonna have to put your arms on the wall and just push and just like go into the wall and then push yourself back. Okay, that is what the wall push-up is about. The wall push-up is so underrated actually that people don't consider it as a worthy progression to learn the push-up. But I think it's very essential to like teach your body that pushing motion and how to do it and how to get used to it. You should aim for like 3 sets of 12 clean wall push-ups. For the wall push-up, you want to emphasize on how much you can do it. So if you can do like 3 sets of 12 clean wall push-ups, you are good enough for the next progression, the inclined push-up. I just want to say though that I'm going to be giving like a bonus tip towards the end of the video, so you might as well stay to watch the whole thing and get that extra advice. For the incline push-up, the setup is very easy actually. You just need to find a surface that is about chest height. Usually finding a surface that is chest height for people who are a lot taller than me is hard, so I would just advise anything that is above waist length for you to start doing the incline push-ups on. This could be a table or a counter or whatever it is. You can start anywhere that is high enough for the incline push-up. For the incline push-up, just like the previous progression, you're going to aim at doing 3 sets of 12 clean incline push-ups. The incline push-ups are going to be a bit harder than the wall push-ups, so that is why it's the next level on the progression. Here you're going to have to try your best to keep your body straight, like as straight as possible. You don't want your hips falling, and you want to just be like in a good position so that you feel yourself engaged and you do the push-ups nicely. After the incline push-ups, there are advanced incline push-ups. The thing with advanced incline push-ups is you're just going to find a surface that is lower than waist length. So you can do maybe like a few steps on a staircase, or maybe if there's like one very big step in your home or anything, you could use that for the advanced incline push-up. The advanced incline push-up is a much harder push-up compared to the wall push-up, and I would say a bit harder than the inclined push-up. With the wall push-up, setup is simple. Get yourself on the staircase, your hands flat and your legs straight. Obviously, you want to keep your body as straight as possible, so this is going to involve actively bringing up your waist. Yes, you don't want to bring it too high, but you want to just keep it like level with the rest of your body. Your aim is to be able to do 3 sets of 12 reps as well, to be able to move on to the next progression. The advanced incline push-up is harder than all the previous exercises, or the previous progressions, I meant to say. So you're going to have to work a lot harder for this one. The next progression on our list is the knee push-up. With the knee push-up, you're going to be pushing about 60% of your body weight. So I think that's a reasonable number, and it's going to be a lot harder if you weigh more. So just bear that in mind. About 60% of your body weight is going to be pushed up during this progression. Here you want to like get on your knees and then go down flat. When you're down flat, you want to raise yourself up and keep your feet in the air. Yes, so that only your knees are in contact with the floor. Pushing up is going to be hard because you don't have any surface that is going to like take off a bit of your weight, make it a bit easier. This is going to be all you, right? Like your body weight, but just a percentage of it. The knee push-up is hard. It is way harder than I actually thought it is when I started my own push-up journey. I found it very hard to actually do like 10 knee push-ups. It was really, really hard and frustrating because I had a brother who could do like 50 clean push-ups, no problem. And I was here struggling with the knee push-up. Okay. If you are able to do 3 sets of 12 reps again, like every other progression of the knee push-up, I believe you are good enough to do 1 clean push-up. Bravo. Now that you can probably do 1 push-up, I want to teach you how to do a clean form push-up. That is the main goal now, to teach you how to do a clean form push-up. So the push-up with clean form, what are the characteristics of such a push-up? First things first, you're going to put your hands at shoulder width. So once you're on the ground, you want to keep your hands directly below your shoulders. That is the first thing. Secondly, you're going to want to spread out your fingers. This probably helps with like weight distribution and everything, and also probably helps improve the health of your joints and like reduce the risk of injury, I guess. So you want to keep your fingers spread out to avoid flaring out your elbows. So you want to keep your elbows very close actually to your body and not away from it when you're doing the push-up. The next thing is, when you're doing the push-up, you don't just want to go straight down. You want to go a little forward when you're going down and then push back up into the original position. Another thing that I find very important is that you should engage your core. From all the previous progressions, you have probably learned how to keep your body straight. That is, you don't have a waist that is dropping, you don't have a shape that is like curved. You want to have a straight body shape throughout the push-up. How do you do that? Engage your core, engage your glutes, keep your legs straight. That is how you want to keep your body straight while doing the push-up. The very important thing that I said I was going to tell you towards the end of the video is you have to follow the progressions in the order given. That is, if you cannot do a push-up yet, start with the wall push-up, go to the incline push-up, then to the advanced incline push-up, then to the knee push-up, and then you're going to get to the push-up. The thing I faced when I started is I just said to all of the other progressions and I went straight to knee push-ups. This was very hard for me. Very, very hard. Why? Because I had not learned that pushing motion yet from the wall push-up, the incline push-up, and the advanced incline push-up. Please, 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 if you cannot do a push-up yet, if you cannot do knee push-ups yet, start by unlocking the previous progressions. This is very important because at each step you become stronger and stronger and you become more and more ready for what is coming up ahead. If you're comfortable doing 3 sets of 12 wall push-ups, it only makes sense for you to go to the incline push-up, not the advanced incline push-up, not the knee push-up. You don't want to be skipping steps along the way. When you're playing a game, you can't exactly play level 2 without going through level 1. That is the very important piece of advice that I said I was going to give towards the end of the video. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you learned something, and I hope you're going to apply this knowledge to yourself, to your life, to your journey, and it's probably going to help you to do your first push-up, or at least a clean one for the first time. Thank you for watching. It's Leonard, and it would be nice for you to like and subscribe to my channel since you are here at this point in time. It probably means I brought some value to you, so it would be nice to get a like and actually a subscribe to my channel. Thank you.